Good afternoon. My name is Katie Skakel, and it's been an honor to work with NHMA, FEMA, and the Resilient Neighbors Network. I've been at the local level. I've been a city planner, county planning director. I've been at the grassroots level. I've been at FEMA, Region 10, and as a reservist. I can adapt. I worked on Hurricane Sandy, and I can talk really fast, if you can read really fast. New energy, climate, economic normals. Basically, the message and strategy is to create a collective body of experience. As Ed's outlined, NHMA's mission is to create a thoughtful and unified voice to promote greater awareness of economic, social, environmental components of safe and resilient communities. These are our 4 initiatives: the Living Mosaic, Resilient Neighbors Network. Disaster risk reduction curriculum is the one I'll focus on today. These are our communities. They have multiple risks, different events. They range from Grays-Harvey County in Washington, who's just probably still under construction for the first vertical evacuation tower for tsunami. Charlotte-Mecklenburg, Augusta, Georgia. It was established in 2013, and the intention is to create a peer-to-peer network. It's very organic at this point. We have monthly calls, but we see that setting a foundation and creating a momentum together, that there's legs on it. Charlotte-Mecklenburg just last week was called by Louisville, Kentucky to see how did they do what they did with their stormwater program. What can they do? We met last year at this time following the symposium. We all deal with different issues and wear many hats at the local level. Deal with transient populations, economic downturn, how to put food on the table. The DRR program, we're addressing unmet needs. We conducted an interview process at the beginning of this, conducted over 60 interviews from local stakeholders, climate adaptation folks, federal folks. The idea is to create a win-win nexus: pre-mitigation, planning, response, and recovery, linking them all together. The ambassador curriculum, the emphasis is, this is our definition, to absorb and recover and bounce forward, and to create and to help local leaders become knowledgeable so that when they go into their mayor's office and work with their elected officials, they understand what it takes on all facets of the disaster cycle. Our framework, we're going to talk about what happened today, is going on today. We're going to give backgrounds on all aspects of resiliency. What are your impediments? And what does it take to create regulations and be more effective with policies? The ambassador curriculum is going to be multi-hazard based, multidisciplinary, and part of the larger national discussion. We've had workshops in the past, and they're super successful. They really provide time and exploration of ideas and sharing of ideas with each other. We tailor it to the specific area. Our new curriculum is outlined to show, let's get started. Framework for resiliency. How do you negotiate for buy-in? You're a local grassroots individual, but you're engaged in your community. You want to be able to make a difference. You're tired of seeing your neighbors and your friends go through repetitive floods or earthquakes and have landslides take them out. Cities, communities, and buildings will go over structural issues. These are all different modules that we have, and these were identified in the interviews as far as what gaps were asked to be addressed. Natural hazards in detail, we'll go over structural vulnerability. We'll get into some technical issues on earthquake preparedness and tornado safe rooms. One of our modules, just an example, but there's not barriers. We need to spread the information, to develop the expertise, to engage the community. They want and deserve to know what it takes to do a good job. The take-home messages, they need to know how to start, where to proceed, assessing the needs, identifying funding. The patchwork quilt, now referred to as the Living Mosaic, will be the counterpart to our curriculum. People will have a guidebook. Citizens can be leaders in disaster risk reduction. We need to empower them, we need to educate them, We do a lot at our levels, and it's fantastic what the academics and researchers are doing and what we're doing at the federal and state levels. But we really needed to get down to the neighborhood, to the homeowners, to the local officials during election cycles. It's built on systems thinking, the key elements of a resilient community. Food, water, energy, wastewater, arts, recreation, land use, currency, education, health, your heart and soul. Why are you there? Why are you living there? What do you love about where you live? Transportation, if you don't love it, how do you make it better? We can all work together. Key themes, system analysis manner, collaboration, and that's it.